Hi everyone, this is Cheryl and welcome to my sewing room. I've got a great beginner's project for you. It's a coin purse with a key ring chain on it. So let's get started. Here's what you're going to need to make this little coin purse and keychain. If you do want the little keychain option on there, you're just going to need a small piece of fabric about 2 by 2.5 inches. You can do it longer if you want. And then of course you'll need a keychain, or excuse me, a key ring. We just have these sitting around the house, but you can buy these in a craft store. You're also going to need 2 pieces of fabric that are 5.5 inches by 7.5 inches. So this is what I'm using on the outside. This is my lining. And then I have fused to the outside fabric some interfacing, so iron-on interfacing. You can use light to heavy, it all just depends on what you want. Then you'll need a 7-inch zipper. Make sure you get the plastic ones because we're going to be cutting this zipper down. This zipper I got at Walmart for $1. So it's a bargain. So if you're going to make a lot of these for Christmas presents, or you've got a lot of kids and grandkids, you can make these for their little backpacks to put their lunch money in. So you can buy all of this stuff at Walmart at a really reasonable price. Before you attach the zipper, go ahead and follow the instructions on the package of your interfacing and fuse it on the back side of the fabric for the outside. Then place your lining fabric on top. Then do a machine basting stitch around all 4 edges. Have your zipper foot on your sewing machine. Have the front side of your fabric facing up and take your zipper and bring it front side down. And just center it across there. Don't worry about where your zipper pull is just yet because we're going to be trimming both ends off of this zipper. So line it up at that upper edge and then go ahead and stitch about 1/4 inch away from that top edge. After stitching, fold the zipper back like this and just finger press this edge down. Then you're going to stitch close on top of the fabric and close to that folded edge. And make sure you go around to where your zipper foot is not sitting on top of that zipper. So place your needle down in there exactly where you want to start and begin stitching across. Fold it in half. You're bringing front sides together of your fabric and you're lining up the zipper up at the top edge, and make sure it's all folded exactly the same and it's not pulling in a particular direction. And go ahead and stitch it down just like you did the other side. Now turn it front side out. Finger press this side down that you just stitched. Then undo the zipper. This is a really important step. Don't forget to undo your zipper. Then you're going to stitch right along here. So go ahead and put it in your machine. Adjust my thread, lower your needle exactly where you want to start and stitch it down. Close the zipper just a little bit, not too much, maybe 1.5 inches or so. Then turn it back side out. Now take your 2-inch by 2.5-inch square, or it's not a square, it's a rectangle, and fold it in half and then press it with your iron. Then fold each side in towards the center and press it again. Then fold it in half and stitch right along this edge. So lower your needle in there where you want to begin stitching and stitch that side closed. Put your little fabric loop through the key ring and fold the loop in half, like that. Now you're going to place it on the inside. Take the ring and head that inside first. So open up the side, push it in. Then you're going to stitch a 1/4 of an inch seam all along here. Now you're going to trim each end of the zipper off even with the sides. And don't forget to do the other side. Do a zigzag stitch over the raw edges on this side and this side. Reach inside the zipper opening and turn it front side out. For more easy beginner projects, go to the end of this video where you will see a green screen and click on the links. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please click on thumbs up and don't forget to click on share to share this video with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed yet, click on that red subscribe button down there in the lower right hand corner of your screen. Enter your email address, click on that little bell so you receive email notifications about my latest video. I'm Cheryl and I'm so glad you came to my sewing room. See you next time and happy sewing!